Hello, this is Deborah Anderson, the BlkWmnAnimator, coming back to you with another video. And this video is about choosing which program to use for 3D. There are a lot of programs that you can use to learn 3D. I suggest picking the program that you're most comfortable with and then going into it realizing that the skills you learn are transferable. After you learn the skill set, learning a new program after that is just about learning navigation and the tools that you're used to using. That's why it's important to not get stuck thinking that you're only able to use the program that you started with. Some programs are free, some programs are paid, and some of the paid programs have student or educational versions that allow it to be free and or limited. The leaders in the industry such as Disney, Pixar, Blizzard, and ImageWorks create their own programs that are proprietary and then mesh those with some of the standard programs. And this is why it's important to know that your skills are transferable, because these programs are only used at these particular studios. For the other companies, from top tier companies to indie companies, they can use any of the programs that I'll list in this video. I'm going to split these programs up into entertainment programs, and those will be used for film, TV, commercials, and video games, and then industrial programs that are used for architecture and industrial manufacturing. And that's just to make it easier for beginners to choose a program. Depending on the program, it can be used for anything. So for entertainment programs, I'll start with Blender. The main thing about this program is that it's free, so there's a low cost barrier, and if you want to get started for free, you can download that program. 3ds Max is typically used for architectural design and video games. Maya is used for video games, films, and visual effects. Cinema 4D is used for motion graphics, and graphic designers use it. ZBrush is typically for character modeling, and then Sculptress is a free, simpler version of ZBrush. For the industrial programs, you have AutoCAD, which engineers use and is used for architecture and construction. Rhino is used for industrial design. Revit is used by architects, contractors, and plumbing engineers. SolidWorks is used by engineers and designers who do manufacturing and machining. And SketchUp, which has free and paid versions, and that's used for architecture, interior design, and civil engineering. So again, these programs can be used typically for anything that you need. The category that I listed next to the program is just what it's known for. In the entertainment programs, some of these can be interchangeable under industrial programs. Some of them can be interchangeable. And then even some of the entertainment programs can be used for industrial purposes. So the categories was just to make it simpler for you to choose. You can kind of play around with which one you want to use and then go from there. One quick thing that I want to talk about is being a generalist versus being a specialist. Once you start to learn 3D and learn more of the aspects of it, whether it be modeling, texturing, animating, lighting, rendering, and more, you can then decide if you want to be a generalist. And a generalist is a jack of all trades and knows multiple skill sets. So they could possibly do an animated movie by themselves. Or you can choose to be a specialist and choose one or two of these things and get really good at that. Now, if you want to be a generalist, you might want to work at a smaller company. And if you want to be a specialist, that's typically for bigger companies where they just need you to do one thing. To sum it up, if you're learning 3D as a hobby or thinking about a career change, pick the program that you're most comfortable with. If you know what industry you want to go into, pick the most popular program in that industry and it'll be a quicker transition. Remember, you can always learn a new program. When I was over in Korea, I was using Softimage XSI, and Autodesk killed that program. So the program that you're using today might not always be there. If you have any tips for people in choosing a program, or if you have any additional programs that people should look into, please leave it in the comments. Like so I know it's real, comment and tell me how you feel. Subscribe to seal the deal and sign up for post notifications to show your zeal. I'll see you in the next video.